Good evening, everyone. John Pedrero here at Jesuit High School. It's Jesuit versus Sumner in the Preseason Classic. Original start time of this game was 7 p.m. However, the Sumner Stingrays, we are told, had late arriving buses and have run into traffic. They are on their way. Those of you who know where Sumner is, it is way, way out in South Hillsborough County. So we are tentatively scheduled for 7:30 as the Stingrays have to come in and warm up. Jesuit not even out on the field, as you see. So we're going to go off air here in a bit. I think we're going to keep the picture on if I'm not mistaken. But we will be back before game time with a little bit of a pregame. Jesuit Sumner again. Tentative kickoff is at 7:30. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a while. Thank you. We are live at Alumni Field, Corral Memorial Stadium for the 2024 Preseason Classic as the Jesuit Tigers meet the visiting Sumner Stingrays. Good evening, everyone. I am John Pedrero from the class of 1981. Welcome to Jesuit Tiger football. So great to be back with this season. Should be an exciting season for this young and talented Jesuit Tiger squad. A good preseason test tonight against a solid Stingray team from Sumner down in South Hillsborough County. Jesuit coming off of the 10-3 season. They lost to Gaither here in the region final. Tough loss, 31-24. But during the season, Will Griffin set a school record for passing, 3,404 yards, combined with 34 touchdowns. School record 7 TD passes against arch rival Tampa Catholic. Justin Thurman, the leading returning rusher, rushed for 812 yards last season. The Notre Dame commit. And S.J. Green going to play football up at North Dakota State. Leading returning receiver, caught 422 yards last season. 5 touchdown passes. On the defensive side of the ball, the Tigers have some good ones, including the sophomore, 4-star sophomore now, Caden Henderson, who had 85 total tackles last season. Zach Quinn seemed like he was all over the field at times last year. 115 total tackles for Quinn. Quinn, the leading returning sacker with 3 last season. The FHSAA has thankfully done some reclassification. They got rid of the rural and metro and suburban subdivisions within classes. They went back to the old system of classes 1 through 7. Thank you, FHSAA. Jesuit in 4A District 9 with Hillsborough, Blake, Brandon, and Middleton. So Hillsborough, in all likelihood, the Tigers' number 1 rival in that 4A division. And later in the season, the first trip in several years to Middleton. Blake will be a home game, Hillsborough away. Brandon, that is going to be homecoming here. So again, the Tigers coming off of the 10-3 season. A formidable opponent this evening in the Class 7A, District 7. Sumner Stingrays, they're in a district with Alonzo, Newsom, Plant City, and Strawberry Crest. They had a coaching change. So in May, the previous coach, Alonzo Ashwood, he was a former coach at Middleton. I think he coached with Earl Garcia at Hillsborough, too, if I'm not mistaken. But he was relieved of his duties, and the new head coach, they got him from the staff, former USF standout defensive end George Selvey, also played a few years in the NFL. I think he was teammates with Jason Pierre-Paul at USF, and I think with the New York Giants too. But the Stingrays coming off of a good season, 11-2. They lost in a region final to Plant last season. A couple of big losses on offense for Sumner. The quarterback, Greg Smith, now at University of Florida, threw for 32 touchdowns last year, only 4 picks. And their outstanding 1,000-yard running back, Devin Spencer, senior last year, he has moved on to play for Arkansas State, the Red Wolves, under former Tennessee head coach Butch Jones. So 2 big losses on offense for the Sumner Stingrays. But a solid program, big school. Those of you who've never been down that way, in the far reaches of Hillsborough County. So the Tigers, a young group tonight. They're going to have, I think they're going to have 5 juniors starting on the offensive line. So we'll get some names of players at different positions, see what's changed from the spring game. I can tell you one big change from the spring game. We have our old offensive coordinator back, Don Misick, who had left the program since the spring game against Lakeland. He has returned to be the Tigers' offensive coordinator, and that is a very positive move, I think, for the Jesuit Tigers. Misick having great success over these last few seasons, including that state championship in his first season as OC. Darryl Palmer remaining the defensive coordinator, and the veteran head coach, Matt Thompson. So the captains are about to take the field here for Jesuit. I see Will Griffin, number 11. Justin Thurman, number 2, S.J. Green, number 5, and Trent Teeling, number 6. For Sumner, I see Jaheim Hudson, number 1. That's the one number that I saw. See number 5 out there, Jeremiah Jones. Stingrays in like dark blue pants, white tops, green trim. As the captains meet at midfield. Father Hermes be giving the prayer tonight. Gosh, this is Father Hermes' last prayer for a football game, as I'm sure most all of you know. He will be leaving, I think, September 1st, his last day. So this is last football preseason prayer, as the Tigers are going to be on the road for a couple of weeks here. So I think Spoto won the toss and deferred is what it looks like. So Jesuit will be headed. Tigers are going to be receiving.
Your Jesuit Tigers will be receiving first.
And they will be headed toward the north end zone. And thanks to all who are watching tonight on Facebook and on YouTube. And a little bit of a late start, but we're about ready to go. Father Hermes will say the invocation. We'll have a student singing the national anthem, and then we'll get going here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for tonight's prayer from Jesuit's president, Father Richard Hermes. We ask that you remain standing for the singing of our national anthem tonight by Jesuit senior Carlos Lemuc. Thank you.
All right, special teams about to take the field. So going deep for Jesuit, S.J. Green, number 5. It's Mikey Vernon, number 9. Caden Henderson. Boy, Caden Henderson is taller and bigger. He's in front of them. Mikey listed as a wide receiver, played a lot of defensive back. Well, he played all defensive back last year. Caught a few passes in the spring game. So kicking off for Sumner is number 83. That would be Ryan Lydon. And we are ready for some football. Here we go. Kickoff is going to be returned. And that is Vernon, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 22-yard line. So here comes the Tiger offense out on the field. Offensive line, you see Jamison Thurber, 55 out there. Big Luca Norton, 70. Anthony Remetta, 77. Thane Swenson, 54. Robert Bogle, 68. They all are up in the 260-plus pound range. Big guys. Green goes wide left. Caleb Smith, he had a nice offseason to the right. Teeling slot. Thurman next to Will Griffin. And in motion is Teeling. Griffin, short drop. Pass is dropped. Good pass. Green bobbled it. It's going to be incomplete. So second down and 10 yards to go. Nice protection that time by the offensive line for Griffin. Ball's at the Jesuit 22. Smith wide right, Green wide left. Pistol formation. And this is Thurman. Bounces off of a tackle. He's going to get a nice gain, a little bit shy of the first. It's tackled by Bryce Harrell, number 20. So Jesuit with a 3rd and 1 here. There was initial contact at the line, but good job in Thurman by Thurman keeping his shoulders square, legs moving, and it's a good way to start the season for him. Shotgun again. Griffin directing traffic, calling an audible, it looks like. Wants his receivers tighter. And they go counter play, and that's going to be a loss. So it was a handoff to Thurman. He lost a yard, 4th and 2, and the Tigers are going to be punting. And Griffin assumed the punting duties last season, and he is punting here on 4th and 2 at the 30.
That's what I just said.
Slight breeze in his face. Good snap. Nice kick. It's going to be fielded at the 27-yard line. And a nice tackle on special teams by Cole Ballesteros, 21. Nice to have him back. Fought some injury issues last year. And good to have Cole back in the fold here. So let's see who the Tigers have out here on defense. I see Antre Lee, 0. So Lee's at one corner. Cam Housey, 26, is at the other corner. Shotgun formation for Sumner. And it's a handoff. And a nice gain fighting for yardage. That's number 8, Ronald Wilson. So the quarterback for Sumner, he can't see the number because he's kind of standing sideways here, but it's 2nd and 1. Shotgun formation. And they run a jet sweep and stood up. Stood up. That is Blake Mitchell, 32 on that tackle, but they did get the first down. Nice tackle, Mitchell. So Camden Haywood, 45, calling the defensive signals. The safeties are Keller and Mitchell for Jesuit. Handoff, nice tackle by Zach Quinn. We're going to be calling his name a lot this season. No gain on that play. That was Wilson on the run. The quarterback is 17. That's Leighton Kennison. So Kennison is the quarterback. So he's got two backs with him in the backfield, two wide left. Tigers blitzing. Looking downfield. Pass is... Did he catch that? Oh, they're saying he caught it. Wow. Bobbled and caught in between the legs that time. That was an impressive catch. By, I think that was 15, Zion Colbert. Stingrays with trying to get some tempo here on offense. Zach Quinn on the tackle of Wilson. And that's going to be a loss of 2. See who else we have on defense here for the Tigers. Ballesteros is in. Looks like the linebackers are Ballesteros. Tyler Harper, 89, is at an edge. He had a nice spring game. 99, Adrian Morrow is at nose. Tucker Whitty, also a lineman. And they run it again. And short gain on the play. Tackle by Camden Haywood. Back to the original line of scrimmage. 7:35 left in the first. No score. It's 3rd and 10. Sumner at the Jesuit 48. So Morrow's a sophomore. Big body. 6'2", 260 at nose for Jesuit. Shotgun formation again. 2 wide outs to each side. Tigers blitzing. Pass downfield. Oh, it's caught for a first down by Jeremiah Jones. The pass was actually a little bit short, but that worked out to the Stingrays' favor. Tigers defender lost his footing. Good body control that time by Jeremiah Jones, and a nice sustained drive going here by Sumner. On a blitz. Handoff up the middle to Ronald Wilson. He's near a first. See if he got it. He did. 10-yard gain, Wilson. And they're going to have a water break. First quarter water break with Sumner threatening. .626 left in the first. No score, but after Jesuit went 3 and out. A long drive by the Stingrays. So 1st and 10, Sumner at the 13. Pitch, Wilson. Oh, it's a fumble. It's a fumble, and it's picked up by Jesuit 30, 40. And let's see.
Fumble recovery for your Jesuit Tigers. Made by number 32, Blake Mitchell.
Mitchell recovers the fumble. And that's how you stop a drive. So Jesuit now 1st and 10 at their own 44.
3-yard line.
Green goes wide left with Mikey Vernon. Smith to the right. Teeling in the slot. Empty set now. Griffin. Pass is caught. Green. 50. Breaks a tackle. He's got a first down. S.J. Green
Pass caught by number 5.
breaking a tackle, getting some good blocking on the edge that time. And it's a first down, Jesuit into Sumner territory. Tigers trying to get some tempo here. They go fly sweep. Nice gain here for Mikey Vernon.
6-yard gain by number 9, Mikey Vernon.
It's going to be 2nd and 4. McNeil coming out. He's a solid blocker, the senior. Hezekiah Davis is in the game for Jesuit. Number 7 at running back. And Davis gets it. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. So Thurman coming back in. So it's 3rd and 4. Tigers ran it last time on 3rd and 2 and lost yardage. Shotgun again, empty set again. Thurman, quick pass, caught Teeling! Inside the 20. Over the shoulder catch by Trent Teeling. Nice timing play right there. He was looking for Teeling all the way. Trent Teeling, Mr. Do-Everything for Jesuit. Man in motion. Again, Tigers getting some tempo. Thurman cuts left. Thurman 10. Thurman still on his feet. Thurman near the 5. And that is going to be first down yardage for Jesuit.
10-yard run made by number 2, Justin Thurman.
Full of nice runs for Thurman. Teeling comes in. Vernon comes out, 1st and goal. Jesuit timeout Sumner. So Sumner calling timeout. Jesuit getting some tempo on offense there. So Don Misick turning it up a little bit. So this is definitely the offense we have gotten used to seeing Don Misick calling over these last few years. Mixing it up. 1st and goal, shotgun. Thurman to the left of Griffin. Green to the left. Smith Teeling to the right. Vernon in the slot. And Griffin keeps it himself. Griffin's going to run it. 5, score! Touchdown Tigers. Griffin was looking for one of the receivers who lined up wide right, dragging across the end zone. He had him, but he also had an open lane, and why not take it yourself? Griffin scores. Tigers on the board first. So now this is the new Tiger kicker. They have a couple on the roster. This is Ben Beavers, number 87, with Teeling the holder. Alex Nacco is the long snapper. So here's Ben Beavers. And it's going to be an offside play. The kick is good. Beavers is a sophomore. Big kid, 6'2". And it was offside Sumner, so that they're going to re-kick it from the 1. Edge blocker on one side for Jesuit is Henderson. I think it's Thurman on the other side. Oh, Tigers with a little fake action here. And it's Teeling. He's in for 2 score. And that's what Trent Teeling will give you right there. He can run that wild Tiger. I think the Tigers had that one planned. If it went to the 1-yard line, they were going to run that play, and they ran it to perfection. Teeling had some good blocking in front of him, and Jesuit is up 8-0, 4:08 left in the first. Nice drive, Tigers taking advantage of the Sumner fumble. And Sumner offense had the Tigers defense reeling a little bit last time, but as we have often seen over the years, Matt Thompson, Darryl Palmer and company are good at adjustments. So we'll see how they mix it up here. Preseason game, also an opportunity to get some different bodies in there, see some different players perform in different situations. This game does not count at all for record or statistics. So Beavers kicking it off. High kick is going to be returned. Oh, his knee hit. That's going to be a dead ball. The receiver's knee hit at the 10-yard line. So that makes it a dead ball. So Sumner taking over at their own 11. Guy I'm really excited to see this season is 89 Tyler Harper. I thought he was the Tigers' best defender in the spring game, lining up at a stand-up defensive end position. And that run is going to be a very short gain by Wilson. And a host of Tigers in there, including Camden Haywood. He was the last guy to get up, so we'll say he made that tackle. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Clock running, 3:44 left in the first, 8-0. Jesuit over Sumner. Nice Tiger crowd here. Sumner bringing some folks up here to Jesuit. Shotgun formation. They run it again. Oh, and that is not going far at all. That was Cole Ballesteros read that play and ended it quickly. So we've seen Ballesteros play safety. Looks like he's lining up at an outside linebacker position here. But he is a big, strong kid. Tiger linebackers Ballesteros, Haywood, Quinn, and Henderson. Morrow, Whitty, Harper, the lineman. 3rd and 12, Robinson. Getting a good block. Robinson getting some pressure, evading a tackle, evading another tackle, but he's going to be shy of the first down. Ultimately, it is Tyler Harper on the tackle.
Gain of 8 on the play. It'll be a 4th down for Sumner.
So tough run by the quarterback. Broke a few tackles, but Harper finished it. Mikey Vernon back deep for Jesuit, standing at his own 45. Snap. End over end kick. Mikey gets out of the way of that one. And it rolls dead at the Jesuit 34. So, nice kick. And the Tiger offense taking the field. Caleb Smith wide right to the short side with Teeling. Vernon Green to the left. Will Griffin surveying the field. University of Florida commitment. 4-star junior. Back to pass. Short drop. Looking downfield. Almost picked off. He was looking for Teeling just straight down the field and almost picked that time by number 5. That's Jeremiah Jones. Boy, that was one hit. Teeling caught that when he was off to the races. Second and 10, 2 backs in the backfield now. Davis moves up to a slot position. And they give it to Thurman on a sweep, and he is tackled for a loss by Jadon Walker. Tigers need to get to their own 44 for a first. Vernon Green wide left, Smith wide right. Now Thurman goes wide right. Hezekiah Davis next to Will Griffin. Griffin rolls right. Looking downfield. Caught. Breaking a tackle. Vernon still on his feet. And a flag is thrown. They're shy of the first, and a flag is thrown. Personal foul, blindside block on Jesuit. So they're going to mark this. High school rules, they're going to mark this one from the spot of the infraction, and it's going to be a major penalty, 15 yards. They'll replay third down, but Jesuit's going to have third and a long way to go. So the ball is marked back to the 27-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and 17 for Jesuit. Bunch formation to the right. Now an empty set as Thurman goes wide right. Man coverage here on S.J. Green near the Jesuit sideline. Griffin. Stop and go pattern to Green. He got it. It's a first down, not a touchdown. It's a first down, Jesuit. That was a press coverage. Griffin recognized it, They ran a stop-and-go pattern, little delay that time. He was looking for Green all the way. They flooded the right side with 4 receivers, so that was one-on-one coverage all the way. It was perfectly executed. And on that note, we've played 1. Jesuit 8, Sumner 0. We'll be back in a moment. All right, back at Jesuit. 1st and 10 Jesuit at their own 49-yard line. Griffin shotgun. Handoff to Thurman on a sweep. Nope, Griffin kept it himself. And he lost yardage. So I think the intent there was a read option play. And Griffin pulled it back, but he lost his footing, and Sumner defense also got good penetration. Bottom line, loss of 4, 2nd and long. So Griffin shotgun. Low snap, but he made his way up. Teeling, 30, 25. Low snap, but Griffin did a good job in not in keeping his knee off the ground that time. Play kind of broke down, but he looked for his guy, Teeling. Players running in and out here. There's going to be flags thrown. And nope, timeout. George Selvey calls timeout. Again, Tigers really trying to get some tempo going there, and the Sumner defense had we're playing Canadian rules there. I think they had 12 guys. And George Selvey forced to call his 2nd timeout. But, boy, Griffin knows where to look on a busted play. You look for your do-everything guy, and that's Teeling, and he's had a nice night so far. So it's 1st and 10 Tigers at the Sumner 25. So now they have Caleb Green by himself to the right in press coverage. They have the 4 wideouts left. This is the play that they had the long gain to Green on. See if they try something to the left this time. Yep. Griffin, want a keeper. So they're sending Will Griffin. Will Griffin's helmet came off. So he has to come out for a play. So they are now sending in. So Andrew Changsut is coming in, and Teeling's going to be the quarterback on 2nd and 5. So Changsut, 17, and it's an empty set. The senior receiver. And here's Teeling, low snap. Teeling picks it up. Teeling looking downfield. Teeling! No, almost incomplete. Boy, low snap again. But good job, Trent Teeling, in being alert enough to pick it up, and he almost threw a touchdown pass, too. Well defended. It was to S.J. Green, broken up in the end zone. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. At the 20. So Green, Vernon to the left. Teeling, Smith to the right. Thurman next to Griffin. Griffin back to pass. To Teeling, who's got a first down on a crossing pattern.
Delivered by number 11, Will Griffin, to number 6, Trent Teeling. First down, Tigers.
Teeling with the short crossing pattern, and Griffin put it in the numbers, first down, Jesuit. So they can get a touchdown. They can get a first down without a touchdown, 1st and 10 at the 12. Nice drive by the Tigers. Teeling slot right, Caleb Smith wide right, Green to the left. Vernon's in a slot. Pitch to Thurman. Goes outside. He's going to get to about the 6. So that is a run of about, we'll call it 5.5 yards to Thurman to the short side. That was all Thurman. Had a nice head of steam on that play. 9:44 left in the second. 8-0 Jesuit, Tigers threatening. Ryan McNeil comes in for Mikey Vernon. So McNeil lining up in a slot. And they give it to Thurman quickly. Thurman in the end zone, score! And that should be a personal foul. Are they going to call it? No. Boy, touchdown Thurman on a nice run, and a pretty blatant missed personal foul call there. That was a tackle well after the play, but refs let it go. And Jesuit with the score. Boy, that was way after the play, too. My goodness. Extra point is good. Flag in the play.
Extra point is good. Flag on the play.
Let's see what this is. Let's be running into the kicker, maybe. Let's see. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Well, they missed the first one. They got the second one. I think the first one was worse. So 28 is the kicker. Well, you're saying that 28 in my roster is see if they had a roster change here. Well, not sure who 28 is. I do not have a 28. The other kicker listed besides Beavers is Noah Wallander, who's 35. So maybe there was a roster change. So it's a 15-yard kick. Jesuit is up. It is 15-0. See if the Tigers try something. Try a little pooch kick here. Nope, just going to drill it. Be done with it. So we'll see if we can find out who the mystery 28 is.
Touchback on the kickoff. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Steelers.
Nice play right there by, was that Caden Henderson?
Tackle made by number 1.
Yep, Caden Henderson on that play. Forward progress.
2nd and 13.
Or behind the line, I should say. So 2nd and 12. Tiger defense playing a little bit more confidently here, you can tell. You know, it's a fumble and picked up by the quarterback. So that, you know, they may have been trying to run a read option there, and the timing was off, but that is a fumble and a loss of a yard. So 3rd down and 13.
3rd down.
7:59 left in the first half. Blitz. Pass up the middle. Incomplete. Pass was intended for 3, Mekhi Foster, and that was Zach Quinn on coverage. And that's a quick 3 and out, and the Tigers are getting it back. And Mikey Vernon headed back to receive the kick. And I think the Tigers may have jumped there. Yep, offsides in the Tigers. Still 4th and long. So Sumner's still punting. High snap is controlled. Oh, that kick is an end over end, but it takes a roll in Sumner's favor, and that was 26 for Jesuit. Cam Housey picking up the fumble, and Jesuit has good field position to start here. They are in Sumner territory at the 46-yard line.
Will be 1st and 10 for the Tigers on the Stingrays' 46-yard line.
Tigers definitely playing with more confidence as this game has gone on. So Davis is in the backfield. Carlo Thompson's in number 4 at a receiver position. Green wide left, Smith wide right. Carlo, the sophomore. Teeling's in. Griffin getting some pressure. Griffin.
Pass incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And the ref's going to be talking about this one or not. Let's see. Nope, they're not calling it grounding. I think he was out of the pocket that time, so 2nd and 10. good coverage that time by the Sumner defenders. So Andrew Changsut in there now. Changsut goes wide left. Thompson slot left. Caleb Smith to the right. Davis next to Griffin on 2nd and 10, the shotgun. Low snap. And a flag on the play. Wonder if this is going to be an illegal formation. Nope, delay a game. Delay a game on Jesuit. Seeing the Tigers have some backups in. I think Griffin may have been trying to change the play late there and just had some trouble getting everyone on the same page. But it's 2nd and 15. In same formation, Changsut wide left. Thompson next to him. Teeling on the slot. Short side is Caleb Smith. Griffin back to pass. Good protection. Crossing pattern dropped. Looking for Carlo Thompson. Pass was a little bit high. Catchable, though. I mean, it was hard catch, but catchable. When you're running full speed like that. Bunch of defensive changes here for Sumner. Yeah, they make it off in time. Griffin back to pass again, looking downfield, and that is dropped. Looking for Caleb Smith. Griffin trying to put that to the outside of Caleb Smith, but he couldn't corral it. And the Tigers are forced to punt. Nako the snapper. Perfect snap. Boy, booming kick that time by Griffin. Are they going to mark this? Let's see where they mark this. Yeah, they're calling a touchback. Boy, that was close to being at the 1 yard line, but it was a 55-yard touchback by Griffin. So 7:02 left in the first half. Again, thanks to all who are watching tonight on the Facebook live stream and on the Jesuit Tiger News Network on YouTube. Tigers forced a 3-and-out last time on the Stingrays. Robinson, the quarterback. Handoff. Caden Henderson on the tackle. I think Quinn got there first. That was Jaheim Hudson. I think Quinn with the initial tackle and Henderson finished them off. 2nd and 6. It's a run to the right. Oh, and that's going to be a long gain. Caden Henderson on the tackle. I think that was Hudson, number 1. And it is the water break for the second period. Gives us a chance to talk about next week's game. It will be the official first game of the season. First of 2 road games to start the season for Jesuit. This at Bishop Verreau down in Fort Myers. So that game is probably going. I doubt I'll be doing that game down in Fort Myers. I know the last time we played them down there, they do have availability for NFHS network, so that will be how you will view that game. After that is another road game across state. It's a Benjamin. Smaller classification school, but a really good program. So we'll know more about that broadcast as the next couple of weeks. So 1st and 10 in midfield. We'll delay handoff, and Caden Henderson grabbing the legs of the running back, Hudson, and he gains 4, 2nd down. Camden Haywood comes out for a moment. And Trip Keller in number 3, replacing him. So 2nd and 6. Robinson. Handoff. Going to be shy of the first. And Jesuit says it's a fumble, but Tyler Harper comes out of the scrum with it. Colton Haywood was in on that tackle, and Harper as well, but they're saying the runner was down, and it's 3rd and 4. For Sumner, 4:40 left in the second. Robinson, quick pass is caught for a first. Out in the flat. Antrey Lee on the tackle. I think earlier I said Antrey Lee. It's Antrey Lee. We'll get that right. So 1st and 10. Another run. And nice tackle by. It's Trip Keller 3 on that tackle, gain of 2. Clock running, 3:36 left in the second. And a nice stop there. Keller again in on that tackle. Loss on the play. So Keller's come in the game and made a few big plays here. It's going to be 3rd and 11. King Powell in the game at safety. Robinson stepping up in the pocket. Oh, he gets hit. That's a fumble. It's picked up by one of the linemen who ran for a first. Oh, boy. Picked up by one of the linemen. That was 71. Isidro Rodriguez, who was thrilled that he got that run, I'm sure. The quarterback, I think, is the one that's down. He got hit hard. Stepped up in the pocket, and he got popped. Got sandwiched in between a couple of Tigers. He's moving his legs around, so that's a good sign. Hopefully just got the wind knocked out of him. But that was kind of right place, right time for the big offensive lineman, and he rumbled. And he's up. That's good. Good to see the quarterback, Kennison. I think I'm not saying Robinson. Kennison. Leighton Kennison, the quarterback. Preseason for me, too, here. We'll get these names right. So 1st and 10. So let's see who comes in at QB for Sumner. Is that 5? It's Jeremiah Jones who's stepping in at quarterback right now. As a man in motion. And he keeps it himself and is tackled by Zach Quinn after a gain of 4. Approaching 2 minutes left in the first half. Tigers up 15-0, but Sumner threatening. 2nd down and 4 at the Jesuit 23. Backup quarterback in. Another keeper. He's going to be shy of the first. That was Colton Haywood, 44, was the last one up. So appears he was in on that tackle. So this is a 3rd down and a long 3, closer to 4 yards for Sumner. Trips left. You've had a couple of consecutive quarterback runs. He's back to pass this time. He rolls right. He has some open field. Stutter step, dive, 1st down. So basically every play has been a run by Jeremiah Jones, but it's been successful. Luke Battaglia comes in, number 15, and Jesuit looking to get some looks from different players here. 1st and 10. Back to pass. And incomplete. So 58.6 left here in the second. Second quarter, it's taken a long time, it seems. Tiger defense needs a big stop here. Tight bunch formation to the left, and it's a pitch. And a very short gain. The back trying to cut back inside. I think Henderson was involved in that one, in that tackle. He got back to the original line. Third down. 3rd and 10. New quarterback in, 14. New quarterback. Contact in the end zone. Flag. There's contact in the end zone that time. 14, Antonio Balaguer, the quarterback. And it's pass interference on Jesuit. So this is going to be half the distance High school rules, this is not going to be a first down. High school rules are a little bit different here. They don't get it at the 1. It's half the distance because it's inside the 30. So they did get a first down out of it, though, it appears. Or not. No, they did not. So it's third. It's going to be third and looks like 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2. Quarterback looking in the end zone, score.
Let's go.
They went in the corner and scored. And a flag on the play. This might be unsportsmanlike on Sumner for the celebration. They lobbed it up in the corner, touchdown Sumner. So that was excessive celebration. So that's going to be enforced on the kickoff. So Sumner's going to have the ball also to start the 3rd. Low snap. Kick is good. So 15-7, 16.6 left here in the 2nd. And the kickoff's going to be from way back at the 20-yard line. Excuse me. It's going to be back at the 25-yard line. So Green goes deep with Vernon. So depending on how and where the Tigers get the ball, we'll see if with Griffin's arm, you never know. Take a shot downfield, hope for a pass interference penalty. So here's the kickoff. Let's see what Sumner does with this one. Hits it. Vernon. Oh, he's still going. So the Tigers may have a shot here. Nice return by Mikey Vernon. Kind of a line drive kick. Vernon got it on the bounce. Jesuit has all 3 timeouts left. 9.5 seconds left in the 2nd. And Will Griffin, we know about his arm. So Green goes to the left. Teeling Smith, a little bit of a offset stack formation right. Now Teeling in motion. They fake it to him. Griffin downfield. Green thought he got interfered with. Pass is incomplete. The Tigers are going to have one play. The Tigers looking for their veteran receiver there, Green. Yeah, they're going to have one shot here. Let's see what happens with this.
Anything up front or no?
Griffin fakes the run, steps up,
Let's go. Let's go.
and Griffin got popped there at the end. He gets up, but he got hit hard. That's a sack, and that's the half. So Sumner will have the ball to start the third. Tigers didn't want Will Griffin taking that hit so late. And it's 15-7 Jesuit over Sumner. We'll take a break here. We'll be back in a little while to start the third. Thanks for watching. Tigers 15, Sumner 7 at half. All right, John Pedrero back here at Alumni Field, Corral Memorial Stadium. Sumner to receive the second half kickoff. Jesuit leads 15-7. Late touchdown by the Stingrays. But a little bit of a momentum shift, it seems, but we'll see what adjustments the Tiger defense made at halftime. So this is the Mystery 28. We'll try to get all this figured out for the future here. But he's got a pretty good leg. And it's going to be a touchback, so
Kickoff is a touchback. First and 10.
that may be Noah Wallander, who is 35 on my roster, but by the time we get back here for our next home game, I think we'll have all these numbers in appropriate order. So 1st and 10, Sumner at their own 20-yard line. And the quarterback that finished the first half and threw the touchdown pass, Balaguer, is in. And a run. And that was Adrian Morrow. First time we've called his name, the sophomore, big 260-pounder on the tackle. Second and 8. See if the action in the second half moves a little bit quicker than it did in the first half. We hope it will. So we have a pistol formation. And another run around the left side, and it's going to be first down yardage, looks like. It's Ronald Wilson on the run. They're saying he's just shy of the first, so 3rd and a yard. So 3rd and a yard. I formation, old school here. Got the fullback in. And they give it to the fullback. Oh, and he goes ahead and got the first down. So they did the quick handoff to the fullback, number 2. That's Mekhi Foster, and he got the first. So again, this is the backup quarterback, Antonio Balaguer, replacing the injured Leighton Kennison. Balaguer pass out in the flat. And nice gain on the play. Tackle by Blake Mitchell. Just a quick pass out in the flat. And the receiver got a couple of yards after the catch. Mitchell with the tackle. So this is going to be second down and a long 2. And it's a handoff, and that's going to be a loss. That is going to be a loss on the play. Caden Henderson was in on that, as was Tucker Whitty. So now it's 3rd and 3. Two wideouts left. Got a tight end lined up to the right. Watch out for him. No, he's in for blocking. Quick pass. First down. Just a quick out pattern that time, caught by Tayshawn Robinson. First down, Sumner. Nothing fancy, which is about what you expect when your backup quarterback is in, but they're executing well. Just kind of dink and dunk here right now, but nice completion in the flat. It's enough for a first. First and 10, Sumner at their own 43-yard line. Really giving some cushion here to this receiver on the short side. Almaguer back to pass, looking downfield as a man open, caught. Got outside of Housey that time, and that's a catch on a deep out pattern. That is 8, I believe. Ronald Wilson. And Sumner quickly into Jesuit territory at the 37-yard line, first and 10. Almaguer back to pass, screen pass as a man open, nice gain. Pass caught by 8. It's Wilson again. Did a Sumner offensive lineman doing a good job staying behind the line of scrimmage so they're not illegally downfield that time. They got a decent gain on the play. Gain of 6, second and 4. Man in motion. Almaguer. Handoff, and that is Morrow with the initial contact. And finishing him off is Zach Quinn. But Morrow, the nose guard, just really stuffed that play. And it is a loss. It's going to be 3rd and 11. This is Jason McNeil in at one cornerback here. Almaguer getting good protection. Pass is incomplete. Looking for number 3. We do not have a number 3 on Sumner's roster. So 4th down. So 4th and 11 in the Stingrays. Kind of in no man's land here. Too long for a field goal. They're saying, what the heck? Let's just go for it on 4th down. Got the tight end in motion. They have not looked for the tight end today. Almaguer looking downfield, throwing it in a crowd. And I think he was looking for the tight end that time. They have not thrown to the tight end. And that was a 15 Zion Colbert. Big body. But that pass was in a crowd of Tigers and also a couple of Stingrays, too. It's incomplete. Jesuit holes. Tigers take over on downs. In decent field position, too, at their own 38-yard line. Green goes wide left with Mikey Vernon. Shotgun formation. Thurman next to Will Griffin. Caleb Smith to the right. Griffin. Inside handoff. And Thurman is tackled after a short gain. Two backs in the backfield now. And Griffin looking downfield. Oh, just overthrew Caleb Smith. Had a couple of options on that play. Faked, roll to the right, and had Caleb Smith just running the fly pattern down the sideline. The pass was a little bit flat, and it is going to be 3rd and 8. But nice concept on that play. Just did not quite work out. Not enough air under that pass. So they stay in the same formation here with the 2 backs in the backfield. Davis and Thurman. Griffin directing traffic. Now Thurman goes in motion. Griffin. And it's a pass to Davis in the flat. Davis. He cuts left. Davis 50. Davis 40. Davis still going. Davis to the side. Davis with a nice run. Hezekiah Davis. Davis doing a good job following his downfield blocking. Big gain on the play by Hezekiah, the sophomore. And they run and they call a water break. You know, I have harped on this before, so I'll get my harping done early in the season here. You'll probably hear it again. Absolutely cannot stand when the referees call a water break in the middle of a drive, especially after a big positive play by the offense. It totally slows the momentum of the game, drives me up the wall. So there's my rant. You will probably hear that again at some point this season, but oh boy. Just really hope, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that notices this, but yes, and water breaks are important. I get it. But let the offense at least finish a drive here. My goodness. Just totally slows the momentum, especially when you're trying to get some tempo going. 5:58 left in the third, 15-7, Jesuit. Griffin shotgun. Green to the left. Got man coverage on Green. Griffin rolls right, downfield. Pass is caught. Caleb Smith, that's his first catch of the night for 5 yards. So Caleb Smith, the junior. The quick out pattern that time. Nice roll out by Will. 2nd and 5. Two wideouts left. That's Green and Vernon. Smith to the right. Griffin back to pass. Griffin rolls right. Has some Green in front of him. He keeps it, and this is going to come back. Flags all over the field. Probable hold on Jesuit from based on where those flags are. Holding Jesuit, and boy, this is a big one because in high school rules they mark the penalty from the spot of the infraction. So on passing plays, for the most part, it's a few yards behind the line of scrimmage. So this one's coming way back. So the Tigers had a 2nd and 5. Now they have a 2nd and 16. Still in Sumner territory at the 38-yard line. Davis comes in. Mikey Vernon comes out. Tigers going with that 2-back look again. Thurman and Davis. Green wide left. Teeling Smith wide right. Will Griffin surveying the defense. Will rolls right. Nope. Hand off. Davis again. Davis in the open field. Davis 10-5 score. Hezekiah 38 yards. No flags on the play. Little delay handoff to Hezekiah Davis. And he has a long run for a score. 38 yards. Good job, Hezekiah. He had a rough game in the spring game. Had a couple of fumbles deep in Tiger territory. The game kind of got out of hand after that, but good for him to have some big plays here. And the extra point attempt by Ben Beavers is good. And Jesuit goes up 22-7, 4:36 left in the third. So Jesuit forcing a Sumner turnover on downs, had decent field position, and two big plays on that drive by Hezekiah Davis. The swing pass that turned into a big game, and the delay handoff for the 38-yard touchdown run. That was a Davis drive right there. So Beavers now to kick it off. See Caden Henderson's out there, Trip Keller. Beavers with a nice leg here to the right to the goal line. And this is Jeremiah Jones running out of bounds.
Kickoff returned by number 5, Jeremiah Jones. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Stingrays at their own 15-yard line.
This Caden Henderson forced Jones out of bounds that time. I'd run out of bounds too if Caden Henderson was closing in on me. And we have someone down with a cramp. Might that be one Caden Henderson? I see the long socks, which he was wearing. I actually think that's Henderson with the cramp. You can just tell the way they're trying to stretch that leg out a little bit. Give him some Gatorade, and he hopefully will be good to go here shortly. But again, Jesuit on the road next week. I think it's a 7:30 kickoff at Bishop Verot. Good team. And the Bishop Verot Vikings. Tigers won a tight one here against them last season. I think it was 36-29. That's a good program down there. Still working on Henderson. That cramp in his right leg. It's the mother of all cramps there. They are working on him for a long time. Yep, that is Henderson. As he has the obligatory stiff-legged cramp walk coming off here, but looks like he'll be okay. So Jason McNeil, the sophomore, is in, number 20. Let's see who else the Tigers have in on defense here. King Powell in 8. So Henderson going into the slow jog. So Harper is a lineman, Morrow and Whitty. Ballesteros looks like he's lining up as a down lineman here. So 1st and 10, kind of a bunch formation right, quick handoff, and Tackle made. That was it's King Powell on the tackle, number 8. No gain on the play. Same formation with this bunch to the right. Almaguer looking down the field, overthrows Jordan Bailey. Tyler McLeod comes in, number 30, the senior. So a few different bodies. Morrow comes out. Boy, Morrow's a big kid, sophomore. He is a big body out there. Third and 10. Trips right. Or Balaguer. I think I said Almaguer. Balaguer looking to the sideline. It's caught. And shy of the first, a host of Tigers tackling number 3, who we don't have on the roster. But about 4 or 5 Tigers in there. It is going to be 4th down.
Pass completed for a 3-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 5.
And is Sumner keeping the offense out here? They are. Tigers need to be careful here. They're going for it. Wow, this is, well, it's a preseason game, and there's a quick pass caught. First down. Don't know if you'd see that in a regular season game, but that was a first down pass. Quick out pattern to the sideline. Morrow back in. First down. Three minutes left here in the third. 22-7 Tigers. First and 10. Sumner at their own 32. Balaguer, the quarterback, the backup quarterback in the game. Trips left now. Quick pass in the flat. Some open field, and depends upon where they give him the forward progress to, if it's a first down or not. They gave him the first down, so he got the forward progress. First and 10. Two wideouts to each side. Balaguer, the shotgun. Man in motion. Tigers shifting on defense here too, faking the blitz. Now they pull back. Now they blitz. They go inside handoff, and that was that tackle right there by Zach Quinn saved a big gain. Delay handoff, and Quinn doesn't make that tackle. That is a long run right there. 2nd and 5. Approaching 1:20 left here in the third. McNeil and Housey are the corners. Keller Mitchell the safeties. Now some shifting on defense. Henderson drops back. Handoff inside. And that's Ballesteros in on that tackle, and they might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, I think they might have lost half a yard there. This is probably going to be the last play of the third right here, barring something unforeseen. Third and 5. Long 5. Two wideouts to each side. Balaguer shotgun. Man in motion. Balaguer, short drop. Balaguer downfield. Oh, nearly picked off. Nearly picked off that time by Cam. Was that Housey, I think? Yep, Cam Housey had that one lined up. Incomplete pass. Broke up the pass, didn't get the pick. 4th and 5. But so it was a incomplete pass. So yes, they'll get another play here. Well, they made the last 4th down. Balaguer. Pass is caught. Incomplete. Incomplete pass. Broken up on the side. And Cole Ballesteros is the one getting the kudos on the sideline. So we will assume he was involved in that play. But a good field position for Jesuit. Let's see if Griffin looks deep here. Got Chang Sut wide left. Actually, 2 wideouts to each side. Nope, he goes inside handoff. To Carlo Thompson, who has a short gain. And that is going to be, now it's going to be the end of the 3rd. So teams will switch sides, and it's 22-7 Jesuit. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be back in a moment. All right, Tigers with a 2nd and 9. Carlo Thompson's in the backfield next to Will Griffin. Kind of a bunch formation here. Man in motion. They fake it to Thompson. Griffin downfield has a man open. Chang Sut just overthrew him. As Griffin. A little frustration there. I think Griffin knew he had Chang Sut breaking in the open there. And Griffin says, see, Griffin pointed to himself. Sorry, Andrew. Slightly led him, but he saw Chang Sut on the left kind of broke in between 2 defenders, and that's one of those where you hit him in stride, it's a score. But he just missed him. So it's 3rd down and 9. This may be 4-down territory for Jesuit. Thompson. See the size difference between Carlo Thompson and Will Griffin. It is significant. Will, back to pass. Thompson blocking. And it's a pass in the flat. Teeling. Teeling is going to be shy of the 1st, but a more manageable 4th down play. So it's going to be 4th down and 5 yards to go. Thurman comes in. Ryan McNeil comes in. So, again, this is that no man's land territory here. mean, maybe in certain situations you may try to punt it and pin them back, but spring game, let's work the offense. Spring game, preseason game, let's work the offense. So 4th and 5. Thurman next to Will Griffin. Man in motion. And I think the Tigers got a free 5 there. It's going to be offsides. They got their first. First down, Jesuit. Griffin going to the hard count, apparently, and Jesuit getting the first down on the penalty. So 1st and 10, Jesuit at the Sumner 36-yard line. Thurman to the right of Griffin. Smith slot right. Man in motion. And they swing pass. Caught. Oh, dropped. They tried the fullback pass in the middle to Ryan McNeil, and I think he was trying to run with it before he caught it. Tigers like to pull that fullback pass up the middle out every now and then. Second and 10. Now Griffin is under center on an empty set here. And it's a pitch to Vernon. Some blocking in front. It's a fumble. I think he fumbled it. And it's going to be Sumner ball. Yep, Sumner ball and the fumble. Well, that ball definitely came out before Vernon went out of bounds or went to the ground, and it just kind of fell out and died in the ground. And ref right on it through the beanbag. That means it's a fumble, and it was right in front of us here too. That was a clear fumble. So 10:21 left in the 4th. 22-7 Tigers. Sumner getting another opportunity here. Turned it over on downs last time. Antonio Balaguer, the quarterback. He's got 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wideouts to the right. Now tight end goes left. 4 down lineman for Jesuit. Balaguer fakes the handoff, rolls, looking in the flat. Now downfield, and Ballesteros got a paw on it. It was Ballesteros or maybe Whitty. Whitty getting the kudos there, so he may have been the first one to get a hand on and not Ballesteros. 2nd and 10. Two backs again next to Balaguer. It's a handoff. And a tackle again by the ever-present Zach Quinn. That's another one. Quinn doesn't make that tackle. That could have been a first down run because there was a turf in front of the running back. So a nice play, Zach Quinn, yet again. So 3rd down and 8. And we have illegal substitution on, well, there was confusion all the way around. It's a legal substitution on Sumner,
That is not a high school penalty.
but
You are not. There's no break the huddle with too many minutes. That is not a high school penalty.
Jesuit also looking a little bit confused on defense there as well. Third and 3. Trips right. Tigers faking blitz. Now they do blitz. Pass downfield is out of bounds. Might have been caught. Yes, it was caught, but out of bounds. And that was number 20, Jason McNeil, on the defensive coverage. And I think Sumner will punt this time. This is 4th and 13. Well, maybe not. Let's see. No, they're going for it. Wow. George Selvey wants to see his offense. And I don't think he's going to be doing this in the regular season, but why not here? Al McGuire getting a lot of pressure, goes deep downfield, and it's way out of bounds. And Jesuit's going to have great field position here.
Your Jesuit Tigers take over on downs. 1st and 10 at the Stingrays' 26-yard line.
So 1st and 10 Tigers. Nine, 10 left in the 4th. Teeling and Smith go right. S.J. Green to the left. Again, press coverage for Green. Davis, Thurman in the backfield. And they give it to Thurman up the middle. He has a nice gain. Head of steam for Justin.
8-yard gain by number 2, Justin Thurman. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Right in between the guards that time. 2nd down and 2. This time it's Davis, and he has a first. Davis with a nice gain. Davis has a 1st down. So this Thurman-Davis combo, a nice 1-2 punch this evening. 1st down, Jesuit. 1st and 10 at the Sumner 14. Again, Smith, Teeling to the right. Green to the left. And Griffin still has a nice fake. Griffin, walk in, score. Touchdown, Tigers. A nice fake. And Will Griffin fooled everyone.
Touchdown by number 11, Will Griffin.
And that's Griffin's 2nd rushing touchdown. And that was an easy walk-in for Griffin. So now 28 in for the extra point. So I think Matt Thompson's trying to figure out Mystery 28 or Ben Beaver's kicking. And that one is good. And Jesuit up 29-7, 7:43 left in the 4th. Bottom of the ninth, Arizona 4, Tampa Bay 4. A rare matchup between the Diamondbacks and the Rays. Oh, so there apparently was a penalty on Jesuit on the play. Maybe an unsportsmanlike. But that is the return by Jeremiah Jones. So Sumner has 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line with 7:34 left in the fourth. Belaguer, swing pass, caught, 1st down yardage, flag on the play. And this might be coming back. Flag downfield, maybe an illegal block of sorts. Let's see. They're pointing Sumner's way, and the Stingrays are walking backwards. So they're marking this from the Jesuit 49. So I'm thinking this is 15. This is going to go back to the 36-yard line. So it's a legal block in the back on Sumner. And go back to the 31. Okay, so apparently the block took place behind where the flag was thrown. So it's at the 31. So the illegal block took place at the 46. So 2nd and long. And Almaguer downfield. Oh, it's caught, and it's going to be a touchdown for Sumner. 70 yards over the head of the Tiger defender. And touchdown, Sumner. Don't leave just yet. On 2nd and a mile, they go deep. Tiger defender went up to try to knock it away, but it was just over his fingertips, and the Sumner receiver caught that one in stride, and that may have been the easiest pitch and catch of the day for the Stingrays. The extra point is good. So we're at 29-14 Jesuits, 7:20 left in the fourth. So the Stingrays need a couple of scores here. So we'll see how tricky George Selvey wants to get. Gone for it on 4th down a couple of times. Up backs there for the Tigers are Trip Keller, Cole Ballesteros, Tyler Harper, Cam Housey, and that is 10. I think that's Brady Fogarty. So the Fogarty or Will Telegdy. Might be Will Telegdy, 10. Fogarty's the backup quarterback. Yep, they pooch it, and it's caught by Housey. But it's a dead ball. The Stingrays were offsides on the kick, so they're going to try it again. They will try it again here. And here we go. And this time he kicks it deep. And this is S.J. Green, bobbles it, gets it back, 20-25. Green's got a hole. Here goes Green. Green 50, Green 45, Green 40. Nice return by S.J. Green. Tell you, North Dakota State got themselves a player. Probably the premier football subdivision program. And I think they're going to see quickly how good S.J. Green is. Thurman, the only back. Now Griffin is under center this time. McNeil goes to the fullback position. And they give it to Thurman. Thurman with a nice hole. Thurman with a first down. Running behind Ryan McNeil. 14 yards for Thurman.
First down, Tigers.
Tigers also had Wyatt Allender in there, number 50, as an extra offensive lineman. May get a healthy dose of Justin Thurman here. They do it again. Thurman, nice hole again. Thurman stays on his feet. Thurman down to the 5. 21 on that blast.
1 yard gain by number 2, Justin Thurman. First down, Tigers.
And now the Tigers really bring in the big bodies. They did it last year with Peter Pazanski and all 260 pounds worth of Adrian Morrow comes in. Well, nice runs by the Notre Dame commit Thurman. And he is excited about it. Good for him. Tell you, if Justin Thurman's able to do that with some level of consistency here, that is going to open up this Tiger passing game even more. And the last thing opposing defenses want is, Will Griffin with a lot of passing options. Because when he gets hot, he can pick you apart. And these guys have been practicing against each other for a while. I mean, you've got to get the game timing and order here. It's different playing an opponent. But Morrow is in now. So let's see if the Tigers run something to the left. It's Thurman. And they're going to say, actually, Griffin never handed the ball off. That was a low snap. Griffin, I think, just went to the ground. Thurman never even got the ball. So that was kind of a botch play from the get-go. Under 6 minutes. Andrew Chang-Sut and Mikey Vernon to the left. Caleb Smith to the right. See if they look for Smith in the corner here. Griffin, low snap, rolls right. Looking for Smith in the corner. Dropped it. Oh, boy, we saw that one coming. Little high. It's exactly what he was doing, looking for Caleb Smith in the right corner of the end zone. Maybe a little bit too much mustard on that pass. And just over the head of Smith, who was wide open. So third down. Chang-Sut to the right with Trent Teeling. Teeling in motion. Low snap. Thurman up. Griffin. Pass in the flat. Walk in. Score. Teeling. Trent Teeling was lined up to the right. Went to the left. Really kind of stopped behind the line in a blocking position. He wheeled around simultaneously with Griffin to the right, and Sumner lost him. I mean, he just kind of came out of the scrum in the middle, wide open, and that was an easy one. Touchdown, Jesuit, Trent Teeling. And it's Ben Beaver's turn. Maybe we're going to have the alternating kickers this year. So here's Beavers with Teeling the holder. And Beavers' kick wasn't pretty, but it goes in. Goes through, I should say. 36-14. So Teeling has run for a conversion. He scored on a reception. And he was pretty close to throwing a touchdown pass too earlier. Almost had a hat trick there. So let's see this year. We may see if we're gonna have the Trent Teeling hat trick watch. It's gonna be run for a conversion, catch a touchdown pass, throw for a touchdown pass. Trip Keller on the tackle. Or maybe we'll make it simple. Run for a pass, run for a touchdown, catch a touchdown pass, throw a touchdown pass. There we go. That's what we were trying to get at. .505 left in the fourth, 36-14 Jesuit. Tigers with some new bodies in there. Rayshawn Fitz, number 23, the freshman. Middle linebackers in the game. Henderson on the tackle. Thomas Fulks, 74, comes in. So we do have some subs in the game here now. We'll try to get these guys mentioned. So 47 comes in. That's Nick Malatin, the senior. Luke Battaglia, 15, is in. And that is a run. And Adrian Morrow, another one of the young guys, in on that tackle. And that was a loss. Here comes Nolan Dooley, the sophomore linebacker, 36. And King Powell comes back. 3rd and 3. 3:53 left in the fourth. Tigers up comfortably. Pass is nearly was tipped.
Pass is incomplete. Deflected by number 1,
Caden Henderson with the long arms on that one. Tell you, these two sophomores, Caden Henderson and Tyler Harper, boy, a nice group to build your defense around. And looking deep downfield, I think he's out of bounds. No, they're saying he caught it. Oh, they're calling it a catch. So Balaguer's had some success on the right side. Receiver must have got 1 foot in. 1st and 10 at the Jesuit 42. Balaguer back to pass again, getting good protection. Rolls right, incomplete. McNeil, the nearest Tiger to that one. 2nd and 10. Shotgun. Balaguer. Back to pass again. Short drop. Looking deep downfield. Broken up nicely by McNeil that time. 3rd and 10. McNeil, the sophomore. Played a lot in this game. Marco Tini is in, 34, at linebacker. Again, another deep pass. That's intercepted. That is picked off by Blake Mitchell.
Intercepted by number 32, Blake Mitchell.
Mitchell got nice inside position that time. And
2024 Pep Band.
I think we have a different quarterback in. Sam Themar is in at quarterback, number 12. Missed a lot of last season with an injury. Good to see Sam back. And I think that's William Kinsey in the backfield with him. Let's see if that was 29 Kinsey. Yep, that's William Kinsey. Kinsey on the run. Kinsey, the senior running back. Clock running, 2:44 remaining. We have a different running back in now. I think this is Trent DeSells, 32, I think. Themar rolls right, keeps it himself, goes out of bounds.
4-yard gain by number 12, Sam.
So Jesuit's going to face a 3rd down and 4. So this is DeSells next to Themar. Caleb Smith is in. To the right, it's Chang Sutton. I believe Carlo Thompson to the left. And they give it inside. Nice run that time. That was, I think, Trent DeSells, 32. And it's a 1st down run.
6-yard gain by number 32, Trent DeSells. 1st down, Tigers.
Nice run by the sophomore. Kinsey back in. Themar. Pass is caught. And near a 1st down, that was Changsut. Andrew Changsut with his first catch.
11-yard reception by number 17, Andrew Changsut.
Changsut, the senior.
1st down, Tigers.
Themar shotgun. Themar keeping it himself. Themar, nice run. Tackle by Nye Emmanuel, 54.
5-yard gain for number 12, Sam Themar.
40 seconds left in the game.
2nd down and 5.
So unless the Tigers throw and it's an incomplete pass, this is going to be it. Empty set. And it's a place kind of blown up in the backfield there. They were trying a run to Carlo Thompson. And one of the linemen with the recovery. But that's going to be it. And Jesuit wins their classic, their preseason classic, handily, 36-14 over Sumner. So I think the offense looking pretty crisp all in all tonight. Nice game for Justin Thurman and Hezekiah Davis. You know, the players who you thought would play well played well. I think maybe Matt Thompson and Darryl Palmer have a little bit of work to do in some phases of the defense because they've got a tough opponent on the road next week in Bishop Verot. That is no picnic down there at all. That is a good team, and it's going to be a big challenge for Jesuit to start the season. So thanks for all for tuning in. Again, I will not be in Fort Myers next week, but check the Jesuit football Twitter page. I think that's your best bet for broadcast info. So the Tigers have back-to-back road games, Varro, and then down at Benjamin. That's in Palm Beach, and broadcast to be determined there. Once again, your final score, Jesuit 36, Sumner 14. I am John Pedrero from the class of 1981, and you have been watching Jesuit Tiger football on the Jesuit Facebook page and the Jesuit Tiger News Network on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, everyone.